Did MAFEX make another banger of a figure? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? I've got a MAFEX figure here, and you know I love me some MAFEX. I love me some Superman MAFEX even more. And right here, yeah, this is the good stuff right here. We're starting off 2023 with a bang. You got your Cyborg Superman. A little backstory on Cyborg Superman here. Before his body completely disintegrated due to the radiation exposure, Hank Hangcha, tongue twister there, is able to save his consciousness using NASA's communication. NASA has a communication equipment? Oh, okay. Henshaw beamed his mind into the birthing matrix, which had carried Superman from Krypton to Earth as an infant. All right, now that we've got that history out of the way where you know what this character is all about, let's take a look at the box. So if you've got MAFEX, this is a very similar box that we're used to with a beautiful window. I hope they never get away from window because it's awesome and great for inbox collectors. So you've got MAFEX DC logos here. You got the name Superman, iconic Superman logo here. On the side, you have pictures of the Cyborg Superman. On the back, you've got pictures, more pictures of him and all the accessories. And then you got MAFEX number 164 at the bottom here. Most important thing, at the very bottom here, you've got this logo here, the hologram logo, which is important to let you know this is not a bootleg. This is actually genuine MAFEX product. And at the top, you've got the iconic Superman logo there. And that is it. So let's open this guy up and take a look inside. Before we get into this guy here, I want to say a big thank you to all of you guys who are subscribed and leaving the likes buttons there. I love that, appreciate that. Thank you so much. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and join us for an awesome ride in 2023. We're gonna entertain you, we're gonna inform you, and we're gonna bring you awesome, cool figures to review. Oh, and one other thing, we give away prizes every month, and stay tuned to the end of this video where we'll reveal this month's prize. All right, so we've got this guy here, and aesthetically, he looks great. The paint job on him, that's the first thing I look for when I buy a figure, is how well has the paint been executed all over the body. And you can tell that they've done a great job to meticulously paint this guy beautifully. All the paint all around. I don't have anything to worry about too much here. Just from looking at it here, he looks really good. The blues are nice. There's no run-on paint. The yellow's really nice, and the red actually lines up pretty well. The silver is the highlight of this thing here. The way they painted him is that dark, robotic, metal-looking silver. It's not too bright. It's not too dull. Doesn't have any marbling going on or anything like that. It's just really well done, and they've got a little bit of a black wash to him in some areas, or it has the effect of a black wash. It just, yeah, it really is good. Actually, it does have black wash. I can tell right here inside the circle. You can tell here a bit of black on here, which is great because it's got to have that oil, metal, moving kind of look to him. I don't want a dull gray where it's just plasticky looking. So they've really brought it out and makes it look metallic. When you're looking at it from far away, actually, you probably think it's metal, but it's plastic. And the way they did it, it's just a great way to bring it really out. And I really like it. This is probably the best robotic figure that I've gotten, aside from the MDLX line from the Transformers. So this is really cool. I did not expect it to be this good. When I got the package, I looked at it through the package in the window. But having it in your hands here, it really separates it from a lot of MAFEX figures that I've gotten over the years, and I've got a lot. And we'll compare a couple of Superman figures with this guy. But early on right here, aesthetic-wise, this guy could be one of these, one of my favorite figures of 2023. This is my first figure I reviewed, first figure I got, and he's an early contender for the figure of the year. That's pretty crazy to get your first figure out of the gate and have to be a contender. That's nuts. Looking at the face here, I mean, I just love how the metal and the actual flesh line up really well. The eyes, the hair parting from the metal parts, it's just so well done. The cape itself has wiring from the side all the way to the bottom here, so full wiring of the cape. Articulation wise, he's got the basic, not the basic, but he's got the traditional MAFEX articulation. He's got the double elbow, double knees. His head rotates all the way around here in every way, with the neck moving independently there too. So he's got all that. Upper body swivel here, you can see that. Waist swivel right there. So he's got most of the same stuff that you see from the other previous Superman figures. In terms of the lower body, he has double knee like I mentioned. Get that right there. And then he also has, at the bottom here, a toe hinge. So that's cool right there. Toe hinge, it's awesome. And then for the boot area, there is no boot cut. I thought there was a boot cut because I saw this line right here, but there is no boot cut. Other than that, it's typical MAFEX articulation. You're gonna get a really good amount of articulation for him to get him into awesome poses. Accessory wise, well, he's got the MAFEX stand that you get from all the MAFEX figures, so I like that. That's pretty cool. And then hand wise, he's got a bunch of set of hands. He's got 6 sets of hands here. All of them are one with flesh and one with robotic, so it's really cool. And you get a pointy hand here. Who doesn't love a pointy hand? You get open hands, you get saluting hands or flying hands. And then he's got his blaster gun here. If you're wondering why he needs blaster gun, please read the comics. He's not a fully powered Superman. He's part of a Superman, or a fraction of Superman. So here we are, we got the blast effects. This gun is really cool, I love it. It's the same paint job as his body, which it should because it's an extension. The hands are really cool, like I said, same paint job as well, the robotic parts of it. Overall, decent set of accessories. I mean, nothing crazy. I was just thinking of what else they could have added. I mean, I don't know if they have the rights to, but they could have added an extended arm that's kind of like a giant arm. It comes from another storyline where this guy was actually Zod. He was actually powered and changed by Brainiac. So would have loved to see that, but I don't know if they have the rights to do that. I think this has a decent amount of accessories, and the best thing about it is the way they went about painting the metal. From the hands, the gun, to him, it's all consistent. They didn't cheap out on anything. They did a really, really good job. This is quality stuff right here. Even the figure itself just feels great. He's got tight joints, not loosey-goosey. I've seen some MAFEX figures where you just have a hard time getting them into pose because their figures are so loose. I'm talking about you, Iron Man, that I just got last year. But yeah, this is a great figure. I think if you're a Superman fan, this is a no-brainer. Like, just go and get 2 of them, like I did. This is a home run. If you're not a Superman fan and you love cool figures, go still get 2 of these. This is an awesome figure. I highly recommend it if you're a collector of MAFEX, Superman, or an action figure in general. This is one of the best figures I think MAFEX has made in the last year. I mean, the figures that came out last year are pretty good, but this one really takes it up a notch. The paint job on him is fantastic. If you don't love the paint job on this, I don't know what's wrong with you. Maybe you have really high expectations, like Hot Toys expectations, but this doesn't cost $300. This costs almost the same as a Star Wars figure these days. All the money. All right, comparison time. We've got the black suit Superman right here, and we've got the OG Superman that everyone went nuts for and is sold out everywhere. Arguably one of the best Superman figures ever made. And then you got the Cyborg in the middle here. They look exactly the same height, except for this guy's a little tad bit shorter, which is weird because it should be pretty much the same. But it's a tad bit shorter. I was mentioning the cape earlier on. It is far superior than the Superman cape here. I'm thinking maybe MAFEX could do a redo of this guy, because I'll buy it again. I don't care. I'll buy 4 of these again. If you put that cape on this guy, oh man, having the the wiring all around the bottom as well, it just really is nice. It's a little bit bigger, which is really cool. This cape, I've always thought this cape was a little bit short. I didn't think it was big enough. I don't need the Batman type where it's like a massive parachute. I don't need any of that, but this is a good size, and I want to port this over to there. He's gonna fit right in here with my collection. I can't wait for the rest, including Superboy and Eradicator. I can't wait for all those guys to show up. This is a great series that MAFEX is bringing out, and bangers after bangers. Good job by MAFEX, awesome job. What is also awesome is that we're giving away cool figures every month, and we'll put one up on the screen because I don't have it with me here. But you can win this prize this month, and all you gotta do is be a subscriber, leave a comment on this video and saying that you want to win the prize, or on future videos that are going to be dropping this month. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.